finta che le dai un bruscolino.
Anyways, we have a guest. It's Birma.
Dai un bruscolino.
Ma che cosa gli do?
Un bruscolino ti do.
Allora, magari dopo. Okay, I'm by myself today, so even more support. Let me know if you see me. I know you do, but there's always a little delay, right? So. Ah, mamma!
Sì?
Dato che hai preso tutta questa roba, ho fatto un regalo, però devi decidere. Uno va a Simone e uno va a te. Quale vuoi? Bravo, avevo scelto quello, vai. Però mi metti pure questo in frigo.
Che vai da Simone?
Sì, mi sembra corretto. Birma, vieni qua. Yeah.
Dammi un bruscolino, dammi retta.
Mi date una caramella pure?
Sì.
Oh, Maple. Okay, since Maple say hi Adri, welcome everybody. Today we are making, this is a substitute tour for the pyramid. And I want to see if this works. Let's see. No, it doesn't. This is not mine, it's my student's stick, but I figure I would try it. We should have gone to the pyramid and then to the cemetery, the non-Catholic cemetery, but unfortunately I called the director of the cemetery. She's actually American. Sorry, she's actually British. And she said that no, we can't film there, so unfortunately we are not able to do that. That's why this. But I've been wanting to do this sauce forever. Trust me, it's been a long time. This is one of my favorite, and as I stated in the description, it's probably, for me, it's probably even better than the original one. I don't know. We are adding a little touch though, because the original one doesn't have pumpkin, so you can totally skip that. But we are gonna add the pumpkin. Also, if you see that I'm a little red, yes, unfortunately I have a little dermatitis. Things happen. So probably I won't keep this video for this reason. So make sure to follow. Maybe I'll give you a few days, but yes. No, Federica won't help me today. You're just not here. I'll be by myself. Maybe at some point. But I think we're fine, right? I mean, it doesn't move that much, so we're good. Yes. That's a little touch. Again, it's not mandatory in the original recipe. In the white ragu, you don't need that. But there's a chef that, there are some chefs that add it. And I personally like it because it will create the cream today. We'll start from that. We'll start from the, come here, see? Say hi. Okay, well, anyways. Oh, I don't? Oh well, that's good. But just in case, I won't keep it up. Maybe for a few days, okay? Anyways, let me remind you that I went to the bunker, to Mussolini's bunker, and a lot of you have paid the little fee to enter the tour. You know that some tours will be special and have the little fee. You also know that I got that unpleasant comment, and I've already told everything in that post. Thank you for all the support, and yes, I personally, she's being negative from day one. Seriously. Oh, she's so cute. I mean, at some point I will show you. She's a guest for. No, we don't. It's a neighbor's dog, but we're gonna have her for 6 days, and so yes, I mean, that comment was very bad, and but yeah, she stated that I'm asking for money, blah blah blah. It's not money, it's support. It's a tip for what we do. We spend things, and you know, it's a job. I mean, it's human. It's how life works. Simple as that. And you know that this is. I mean, I'm sure that most of you understand this. So yes, I know because I deleted it and I blocked the person. I didn't want to deal with her anymore because I don't want negativity. And but she clearly stated that it was something like this, like nothing changed from Hego. You're always fishing for tips. And I'm like, really? You don't have to follow me if you don't like my style, first of all. Second, you know that I repeat the tip thing at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. It's a, how do you call it? It's our method. It's not like we're fishing for things. And also things are being, tours are not being very supported, especially the cooking tours. So of course, as a guide, I ask support. I mean, it's human, okay? Yes, simple as that. Anyways, apart from that, which we don't want to talk about here, also, so the bunker is still there. It will be there. So if you want to join, I know that most of you did, but if you want to see the bunker, which it's more like the story around Mussolini and the last years. So it's a really nice tour. Exactly, they have tip-based tour, which I don't. So why doesn't she see the positive things? I leave my tours on the platform. I do them for free. So of course, for me, it's harder to ask for support. But I mean, she didn't state that. But anyways, so you can still watch the Mussolini's Bankers tour. You just need to send a coffee to buy me coffee, or to send €5 to PayPal. It's either way. Of course, you can support with even more, or of course you can pay that little fee in advance, and then after the tour, if you liked it, you can support it with extra. It's all totally up to you. This is not fishing. This is just like the rules. Let's call it like that. Okay, you may follow them, you may not. Nobody obliges you. Okay. Talking about tips, this is a free tour, and if you want to support me, well, you have the links of PayPal and Buy Me Coffee in the description below. Sorry that this intro got a little longer, but I was a little late, and then I wanted to explain all these things. It happens that sometimes intros are longer than expected. But you also have the links of PayPal and Buy Me Coffee in the description below, and in the description of the channel. Let me check. Okay, thank you, Maple, for the support. And so at any time you can support, even after rewatching, whenever. I will repeat this probably halfway and at the end. I'm saying this in advance just so that nobody will get mad. And the phone will move just because I'm not using the gimbal this time. It will move just when I have to change the camera view. Okay. Next tour, before I forget, it's next Sunday, and it's we're going St. Peter's Church inside the Vatican. Will be amazing. So it's the second of our series called the 4 Major Papal Basilicas. And then finally we'll see the new ones, because the new ones, you have never seen them, St. Mary Major and St. Paul outside the walls, which by the way is being just restored by the Afghan government. I have to read more about it because it's a new thing. I don't know if you also heard about the Spanish steps. The French are claiming them back. And you know what I respond? Give us the Mona Lisa. Anyways. Let me see. Well, we have plenty of garlic today, just one. By the way, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie. You didn't have to. And thank you, Julien. Is that correct as I said it? I hope so. And thank you, Anne, for the support. Thank you to all of you, Julien, Anne, and Ronnie. Ronnie or Lynn. I always forget what name you prefer. Anyways, let's lower this down. Ooh. There you go. Okay. And I'll move this a little. Okay, I'm a little curious about something before we continue. If I do this, is it the same for you? Let me know. And for the hater lady, yes. Let me know if it's the same, if anything changes, because I'd rather do the video this way. Just waiting, and then I'll show you the ingredients. It's just horizontal like before. I just flipped the phone 180 degrees, so let me know. If it's bad, I can change it back. It's fine. You let me know. Ah, mi tiri fuori le altre cose però, ma... Ah, hai tirato fuori tutto. Ah, il burro. It looks the same for you. You're not on the right instead of the left. Well, in the meantime that you let me know, I'll show you the ingredients and I'll show you the dog she wants, Birma. Yay! Okay. Oh my god, I love chocolate chips. I love them. Thank you, Dawn, for the support. Thank you so much. Okay, let's look at the ingredients. Of course, we'll need flour, all-purpose. Mamma, le uova? Dipende da quanti siamo a mangiare. Facciamo per 4? Yeah, she's so cute. So, for the pappardelle, we need all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, and eggs. 1 egg for each person, 100 grams for each person. I probably forgot to do the conversions. My bad, I know, but you have them in metric system, right? No, I didn't cook the pumpkin. It's still raw, okay? So I'm gonna do for 4. I mean, we're not 4, but I just want to do extra so that in case you want more pasta, we have them, okay? I love chocolate chips. I have a secret recipe just like the brownies. I know that most of you are Americans, but I have a lot of recipes that I do from the States and I'm so good at it. I just never show them because, of course, I mean, I'm sure you know all your American recipes, so that's why. But otherwise, you know, I would definitely do them. By the way, I just found out that Italy is the country with most dogs per person, by the way. News. Anyways. Yes, actually, they're not typical of Italy. We have the pink one, but it's the same thing. It's still egg. Hey, doggy. Okay, so just these 2 ingredients and the salt for the pasta, and we have a pasta machine, but we'll think about it what to do. Any Canadian, yes, we should do some Canadian recipe, why not? Then we have, let's open it. Beh, forse è meglio che mi chiudete e la portate. Yeah, you smell meat, and that's why you're here. Yes. Okay, we have 2 sausages, minced ground beef meat. You may also cook. You may also find, which would be even more traditional, slices of beef, and then cut them as a tartare. You may do the same. Okay, it's actually even more authentic. Then pepper, garlic, laurel, sage, carrot, celery, onion, rosemary, butter, salt. It's a lot of things together. I'll just give you the view. And this is an optional one, is the pumpkin, okay? I think I mentioned everything. Let me just take a look. Olive oil, of course, and white wine. And then we'll add some pasta water. The parmesan, of course, is optional. You know that I don't like parmesan, but you can add it at the end, of course. And also when you butter and cream the pasta, you may add it there as well. Okay? Cool. I think we're ready to start. I run away from me, the opposite of Papi. I know. Unfortunately, this is a white ragu, white bolognese. So super traditional. I don't know why we haven't done it before. By the way, you didn't respond me about the viewing. Is this fine, or should I move it to the other side? Let me know in the meantime. Ma? Il vino bianco. Let me know and we'll start the tour. Che carne è stata?
Maiale.
This lean is, no, this julienne is pork. Pork sausage. Italian sausage. Viewing is okay, perfect. Okay, then we'll keep it this way. I'll place it to the gimbal back. And we are ready to start. This time we'll start from the sorry for the viewing. This time we'll start from the sauce. Why? Because it takes a while to cook, and so this means that we need to prepare that ahead, and then in the meantime we'll take care of the pasta. I will do 2 recipes in one today: homemade pasta and this traditional sauce. Okay, now let's hurry up a little because I know we're far. I mean, we're a little late. So allora let's see if it works. Okay, this is too small, so I'll just put it here. It's fine. So you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Allora. If the viewing is not okay, I can still move it into the sink. Why not? And so you see even better. I think so, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Allora. Okay, I think I'll take this pot, which is a medium one. why not? And who is excited about the Vatican inside? I know we've done that before, but I mean, did I receive another? No, sorry, I thought so. Any bay leaves? Yes, that would be like Laurel. For those in the States, I'm not familiar with the Laurel in cooking. Yeah, it's bay leaves. Laurel, bay leaves, the same things. Okay, Anne? You're welcome, Julian. Are you a new Voyager? Let me know. Let me know if the viewing is good. If not, I can still change it. But I guess it's fine. That's so true. I have Donald Duck. And maybe too close up. Do you want me to change it and go a little back? I think it's probably better that you see the recipe closer, no? But I can go back, it's fine. Allora. Ok. Adesso we'll start from the sauce. So I'll put a little bit of butter. It's okay, you think it's okay? I think it's a little too far. Yeah, exactly, now you can see better. Plus I'll show you, I think it's perfect, right? Okay. Okay, we'll place quite a little butter actually. That's a lot. You know that most of it's by eye, but you can tell how much is this. It's literally, could it be around 40 grams more or less? Then, yeah, close up on the cooking. Looks good. Yes. But we'll go farther if if you want me to go farther, okay? I know that most of you. So let's turn this on the low flame. This is my recipe, okay? That's why it's everything by eye. This is one of the traditional, but it's my recipe. So it's definitely, I love this. Actually, I remember that my partner a long time ago invited me over and made this. And it kind of reminds me, of that time, but at the same time, yeah, not a good person, but the recipe was good. Hello Elisabetta, hello, ciao Elisabetta, come stai? The butter is melting, but remember, low flame, we don't want it to burn, okay? Now we'll take this 2 sausage. I'm doing this for 4 persons. Every time you do, maybe you want it even more close up. Why not? Yeah, that's even better. How about that? Every time you do, sorry, actually move it here. Even better. Even better. Trying to look for the best viewing for you. No, it's unstable, so I'm sorry. I was gonna try another viewing, but I will just stick to the old viewing. Ok. Allora. I guess if we move this here, Let's put it back here so you have the right viewing. I'm sorry, I was just trying a better viewing, but I guess the old one was good enough. There you go. Okay. Yeah. It's back on that. Okay, so this is melting. I'm adding the sausage. I'm cutting both of them. As I was saying, I'm making this for 4 people or even more, but because I actually turned the fire off because it's too hot. Because when we do ragu in Italy, we don't do it for 1 person, we do it for more than 1, okay? And also, you don't have to use it everything at once, at one time. You can just freeze your ragu and use it whenever. That's the best thing about ragu. So that's why we do a lot, because we put it in the freezer and then we can take it out from the freezer whenever we need it. So that's the best thing ever to do, okay? Okay, so now we are chopping this sausage and then the ground beef. Why the sausage? First, because of the taste. Second, because a traditional way. And third, because of course it's gonna cost you less if you do a mix of both. If you do all minced beef, it's of course higher in price, okay? Yes, Elisabetta, there's butter in the pot, which is a little touch of mine, but we'll also add a little olive oil. First time I add a little butter. Maple, what did you say? Oh yeah. We're not talking about excess, we don't care. Anyway, so let me do the little pieces here. I turned it off for now, the flame, but because it was too high, once I put the pieces back of the, because I don't want to cook it right away, the sausage, but I will turn it on right after, okay? And then the other one. I think these are big, so probably 1.5 would be okay, but it's okay. We just like to be extra. You're welcome. Prego. Let's teach our Voyagers some Italian. Prego. But you know that one. Prego means you're welcome. Allora. A lot of sausage here. Okay. Allora, now let's turn it on again. Okay. Be ready with your wooden spoon. I'm gonna chop it even more. Still low flame. Why? Because I wanna make sure that I chop it in little pieces first, and then I can probably put it a little higher. But most of the time the flame will be between low and medium low, okay? Because you want to cook it slow. The good thing about this white ragu, oh, I didn't tell you the difference. First of all, of course it's white, so of course it won't have any tomato, and we know that. But the difference that white ragu doesn't need 2 hours at least of cooking. You know that because we've done that many times. 2 or 3 or 4. White ragu needs way less. Like around 30-40 minutes. The time that we'll finish the tour will be ready. okay? Okay. How's the viewing? I can show you even like that, so it's perfect. Okay, I don't want to take it off from the fire. Now we're adding our minced beef, and we're chopping this too. Sorry that I'm making a little mess. You know, it's funny because in the States or in Canada or other probably English-speaking countries, it's Friday 13, but in Italy it's Friday 17. I don't know if you knew that. And in Argentina, it's Tuesday 13, so it's a mix of two. In Argentina, they took the day from you and the number from you, and the day is totally different. I don't know why Tuesday. We kept the Friday, but not the day, the number. For us, it's 17. Do we have questions? We don't have questions, so you're probably very concentrated and focused. If you have any questions, make sure to ask now, because, you know, I may delete the tour just because today I'm not in my biggest shape, but it's fine. I know, we're superficial, we're aesthetic. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. I will leave it for a few days, so I'll make sure that the mix of these two meats is perfection. It's just the perfect taste you want. You can make also a lighter version if you want, and then use minced pork and rabbit, of course. You can do also that version, which is really good. And it's a little lighter in terms of taste, okay? Also in terms of fat, because of course white meat is definitely less fat than red one. Look how cute this is. Okay, you see it's super minced. I chopped it completely. And now I let it brown a little. And mix it. Now this is a little trick that when I had the cooking show, for those of you that don't know, I had a cooking show. A little trick that I used to do. First the meat. Most of people do first the carrot and the onion thing, but the saute with those. But I do this first. So then the meat will take all the flavors little by little of all the veggies, okay? You say veggies or veggies? I forgot. Anyways. Oh really? Oh really? I didn't know you didn't have rabbit. Okay. I know this is my sleeping shirt. Well, now you know the different dates. Yes. For example, in Argentina, they don't sell horse meat, which they do in Italy. Now, a little trick. Rock salt, coarse salt, kosher salt, whatever you want to call it, salt. And I add a little bit, just a pinch, to the meat. Okay? I probably added a half spoon, okay? And I mix again. Why? This is straight from my cooking show, okay? That's what I used to say all the time. Why rock salt? Because it releases its saltiness slowly. And that's what we want in this case, because the cooking of this recipe is slow. I mean, it's still faster than the original, but still slow. Sorry, it's not like this is not original. It's just like, you know, I'm talking about the Bolognese one, which is the most famous one. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't sell horse either, but, you know, Italy is not big on meat, and so that's why, but Argentina it is, so that's why they don't need the horse. Anyways, okay, and I mean, I wish I was vegetarian, to be honest, because I mean, I love the animals too much to do this, but yeah, I like my meat sometimes, and I know I wish we could save them all, but it's a topic that we won't discuss on here, okay? Because this is traditional, we'll do it this way. Okay, so butter, sausage, minced meat, rock salt, okay? Now, it got a little brownish. It's perfectly chopped. There are videos, but I'm not gonna tell you. There might be a few. There might be a few. Okay, as you see now, it got all brownish. You see, it's not raw anymore. I mean, yes, of course, it's still raw, but it's browned. So at this point, we can add the rest of the ingredients. Okay. So, yeah, we're back on here on the table. What happened? What happens with this? Okay, we're back on the table so that we can chop the rest while the meat is still cooking. Okay. Now we'll move this aside. We don't need these. Of course, I'm not gonna tell you the name of the show. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But I'm also half Argentinian. You know Argentina, how big is the Argentina on me. Now let's wash this. While the meat is cooking, I will take care of this. One carrot, one celery, and one onion. I mean, one small onion, otherwise it's too much, okay? Now let me take maybe even more than one onion, carrot, since this is a little too small. But yeah. And we'll do the same with the celery. Okay, not much. We'll just take off this part. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now most of people would mix them so that even children could eat it, and it will create a cream, okay? You can do that. I will do the original way, which is chopping in little squares, so that you can actually taste and feel the veggies, okay? We have a laurel tree, that's why. This is from my street. This is from my garden, the sage. And this is from... Il rosmarino di dov'è, mamma? Ma? Di dov'è il rosmarino? No, di dov'è? Non c'era bisogno, di dov'è? Dove l'hai preso?
È nostra.
Okay, this is from our garden as well. So it's rosemary. Look how cute. Okay, let's do the little chopping here. I'm not using the right knife, but it's fine. Okay, and I will chop it a little more. Okay. Because I want this to be super small. Let me take the other knife. Okay. Much better. Okay. Okay. You make sure you do the small pieces because veggies shrink a little, but not much compared to other things like the meat. Of course, the meat shrinks, but the veggies generally don't much. So if you want them small, you need to make sure to cut them small from the very beginning. Did you enjoy the tour with one of my students? Because we may repeat that with the younger ones. But they're very young, they're like 10 or 8, but they could be interesting from them to teach something, why not? Claudio did an amazing job, by the way, because of course his English is of course better. Okay, now we have this, we can move it to the side. Do we have a question? I need to have celery liquid eyes before I could eat it in anything. Okay, yeah. Actually, you can take this, and this three, mix it all together with a not a blender, a mixer, and you can do the cream. It's fine as well. Senti, le lascio le verdure a cubetti, non le mixo, eh? Non le mixo le verdure, le lascio a cubetti. I just told my mother, do you want them like this or mixed? And she's like, whatever you want. Okay, we'll do my way. You like celery, John, hide the stringiness. Okay, let's do the garlic. I can hear and listen to the noise of the meat slowly going. Must be chopping the garlic too, but we can get rid of the garlic actually. No, I'm kidding. I just said it for maple. I love to use cream of celery. Oh, I never used cream of celery, honestly. I mean, I heard of it, but never. We can mix all together because, I mean, at the end, it will be all together. Let me taste the celery. I love the celery. And then the carrot. See, I took the other knife and I'm still using the other. I don't know why. Okay. Tonight, it's Saturday. I'm not going clubbing. I'm going to my neighbor and we're gonna play some board games. I love board games. I'm a big fan of board games. I'm gonna play Dixit. Have you heard of Dixit? I wanna eat some carrot. I love carrot. Andrew, be nice. I'm nice. Allora. You know, Maple, you tipped me already, so I can do whatever. No, I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Okay, just making sure. Okay, let's do the little. If you do this way, probably children will love it, but it's way more original and authentic with the little cubes. Okay. We may add. If you don't like pepper, by the way, I didn't say this. If you don't like pepper, you may wanna change it to hot pepper, okay? Or if you don't like any spicy, you may also just decide not to add any of those. I'm showing you the original way, but it's up to you then. Original and personal, which, by the way, again, everything you're seeing here it's included in the original, less than the pumpkin. That's on something more. Now we're gonna add this, and then we're gonna do the onion since I don't have enough space on this one, okay? Now, let's take a look. Yeah. You see the meat is going. Now, if the meat is good, it won't release any water. That's also why I suggest to you to not use. Yeah, that's why I also suggest you not to use slices of meat, and you just do cut it instead of buying the minced one. Way better. The garlic is in the mix. I just did it. Garlic, carrot, and celery, they are in the pot. And now we're adding the onion. Okay? Now let's try not to cry with the onion. And then let's get rid of the skin here. I'm already crying. Why the onion is like that? I'm not crying for my ex, I swear. Let me, oh God, I can't, I'm crying too much. Let me get a toothpick. The other trick is to wash the onion in cold water. I'll use the toothpick, okay? Yes, it's there. The garlic is there. Don't worry. Okay. Now, you want to do the professional way? You can do it this way. So not till the end. You'll leave a little. Then you cut it in half, like that, and then. Look how cute. Okay. Of course, the last part needs more cutting. Oh, the toothpick actually really helps. I'm still crying. Ah, God, it's too bad. Now even the glasses are helping. Oh my God, I'm crying so much. This is so annoying. Okay, you're not seeing me, but actually I'm closing my eyes. So I may even cut my fingers, I'm not kidding, but there you go. You wanna see my face? This is crazy. Let me wash that. Whew, that was good. Anyways. No. She was crying too, but what I can tell you is that it wasn't because of my ex. I read once if you run the onion under cold water before cutting. Yes, exactly. That's what I say. Either cold water or the toothpick as well. It's okay. I just wanted to have a cry. That's the real truth. Okay. Now, I'll give a mix to this just really quick. This is good. This is perfect. You know what I can tell you? The little trick here is the batter. The batter will give you the French thing, the French taste. It's so good. Okay. At this point, we're adding the onions, which I finely chopped. There you go. To the mix. Okay? I'm coming with the camera, don't worry. One onion, half. I love that, Ronnie. Anyways, so you see I added, let me move the camera. I added the onion, the celery, the carrot, the garlic, then there's the minced beef, the sausage, and the butter and the rock salt. Okay? What are we missing here? Let's just say here. How about that? Oh, that's a perfect view, huh? How do you like this view? It's the best, right? Messages using Japanese knives. Economic and easy. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I will check on it. See, every time I get on the pot, I always give it a chopping. Because the smaller the pieces, the better. And then a little mix, okay? Perfect view. I love this view. Yeah. 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 Okay. Now, let's add pepper. We have white pepper. Since it's white ragu, white pepper, no. You can also use the black one, it's fine. I like it a lot. It's not like Miki that doesn't like much, but I like it a lot. So I put a little extra. Then I'm adding the bay leaves or laurel. Actually, you know what I can do? I can add the whole thing just like that. Why not? Because then it will be easier to take it off. Of course, we need to take off this one. And I will do the same with the sage. Okay? So sage, bay leaves or laurel. And same thing with the rosemary. Actually, the rosemary, maybe we can actually cut it. Yes, let's cut the rosemary, because actually I like it better. Am I missing any any spice here? Rosemary, sage, laurel, and I will check the ingredients very soon. Miki has a birthday party. And by the way, I don't know if you know, but the 17th is Miki's birthday. So don't forget about saying happy birthday. Allora. Also, I was thinking, this is new and I forgot to say it, we may do a mix of cooking and city. I was thinking about it. So maybe one Saturday cooking, then Sunday city, then Saturday cooking, then Sunday city, and we can do like that. I'm sure the Maple will like that. We'll see, we'll see. It might be a good new style, why not? But still one per week. Because I mean, I miss my cooking times. Now we'll cut this. in little parts. Okay? Maybe ever cut the rosemary. Now once you give it a nice cut, you can continue. I love that this is all straight from my garden, so okay. Hello Joyce. Let me check on the ingredients, but I think I put them all. What am I missing here? Rosemary, laurel, sage. No, I put them everything. I put everything. Okay, we're cool. So we're missing just this. I'm adding into the mix. Yeah. I know the camera is a little shaky at times, but this is what will happen from now on if I cook by myself. Oh, okay. Let's move this a little. Okay. Oh. The smell is amazing. The smell is amazing. Now, what am I missing here? The pumpkin and pasta water later, and maybe some olive oil, but wine. Let's add wine by eye. We add it to the side because we don't want to interrupt the cooking temperature. If you do it right in the middle, then that's what will happen. So, and now we'll let this cook a little, slowly. We'll let it simmer, okay? I'll try to put the beef on top so that it will take all the flavors. Okay, as you see, we'll let it evaporate. The noise lowered a little. And back on me. By the way, thank you Elisabetta for the support. Thank you so much. Mickey cut the onions, a lot of bay leaves. Yeah, but we'll take the leaves out, so it's fine. So I'm sure that you like the idea of the cooking in city, right? Now, since we are halfway of the tour, thank you for all the support, but of course, I'm not fishing for tips, just making sure, just in case the hater is here, but she's not here, I don't know. In the meantime, I will drink a little wine, and I will remind you that this tour is free, but it's supported by you. And the more you support it, the more tours we'll do, of course. Especially, look at all the ingredients that, of course, are needed for this recipe. Food is not free, unfortunately, otherwise we can make a free, unless I keep growing with YouTube, and then YouTube maybe will pay me, and then you won't have to tip me anymore, and we'll do free tours, yes, forever. So we need this tour. Also, this is another way to help me find new friends to come in the tour, send requests to a friend to Facebook, but also subscribe to the channel. Have you subscribed to the channel? Have you invited friends? If you do that, this group will grow and we'll get even more people, okay? Yes, Joyce, actually you're right. The dance shoes might go to Mickey's birthday party. Actually they are. Yes, you're good. Yeah, that's right, but we grow just like a few veggies. We don't grow pumpkin. I don't have a huge, I mean, it's actually, this is not even my house, it's my mother's, so. Do you say veggies or veggies? I always mix the two. So say one if you say veggies, say two if you say veggies. This wine, it comes from the countryside, by the way. Allora. Now we're adding my touch. What's the touch? The pumpkin. Why? Why am I adding the pumpkin? Because the pumpkin is veggies. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, I'm making this and you're not seeing. Why pumpkin? Because, first, because it's almost Halloween, why not? Second, because this is my personal touch to the recipe, and it will give us the cream. You won't believe it, but once you, I mean, yeah, I'm sure you believe it, but of course, once it cooks, the pumpkin will shrink and create a cream, just like a milk cream, so we won't need to add any milk cream in that case. Okay, now let's cut this. Actually, this is a round, regular, common pumpkin, the one you use for to carve out. Okay, I'm taking out the skin. We don't need much, but still, maybe a little piece here. Again, by eye. And the Parmesan too. I mean, I would add it, of course, if you like it. It's just me that I'm not a fan, and you know that. But yeah, definitely you should add it. I've never tried pumpkin. Oh, pumpkin is so good. Pumpkin is so good. Nice. Oh, pumpkin ravioli. So good. We did pumpkin gnocchi last time, you remember? With the shape of the pumpkin. How cute was that? Who was on that tour? Who was on that tour? You remember the cute pumpkin shape for the gnocchi with the taste of pumpkin as well. I don't like this curve. It's gonna drive me crazy. Okay. Now we don't need this pumpkin. We don't need this. We throw this. And we cut this in little pieces. Just like we did. But not much, because in this case it will shrink. So we don't need to do much of the cutting, okay? Okay. Pumpkin pie, oh, I love it. You know, actually, it reminds me of a dear friend that unfortunately, I mean, I don't want to make this sad, but since he was such a nice person, he reminds me of him, and he's not with us anymore. He was only 29. And unfortunately suffered from depression and committed suicide. But we're family here, so we're talking. And he was working at in Los Angeles, Long Beach. He was working in Starbucks, and I remember he loved pumpkin, but he also loved. And he's the one that made me love banana bread. And so yes, why not? Let's dedicate this recipe to Kyle, which, by the way, beautiful name. If I ever have a son, I will name it Kyle. I know. No, Flavio is my best friend. Flavio was silly to do what he did. Now, let's put this in the pot. I'll continue cutting this. And then finally we'll do our pasta. I told you that this tour would probably take a little longer. Okay. This will completely melt, okay? So it doesn't really matter if you cut it a little bigger. Don't cut it too big anyways, okay? But still. And Kyle was a dancer, by the way. Kyle was a dancer, an amazing dancer. Yeah, he also loved, what was the other one? Carrot cake. Carrot cake. Thanks to him, I loved velvet cake, carrot cake, and banana bread. That's why also I did with you brownies, but one of my other recipe that is really good is banana bread and cookies. Those three are my thing. Yes, Flavia did, but Flavia got drowned in water, so it's just a different story. Anyways, still very young, 36. Okay, now let's get back to happiness, okay? Yeah, now let's add more pumpkin. Okay, since I have one hand in the gimbal. And we'll give it a mix. Now we'll leave this stay and cook, okay? And then it will create our cream. Cool? We'll cover it with a pot, and now we're ready to create our pasta, okay? I will cover it with a pot, and we're ready to go. Yes. Ma? Puoi venire un attimo? Now, let's get ready for pasta. Ok? Allora, lo so, stiamo un po' in ritardo, eh?
Sì.
E il sugo è fatto, però mo faccio al volo la pasta. Magari faccio solo un esempio. Così, eh? O la faccio tutta? Se aspettate. No, se mi togli un po' di cose.
E questo?
Sì, quello, pure il computer. E se mi metti l'acqua, quella l'acqua bollita. Ok. Allora, more wine for me. No, I don't need an apron. Just need wine. I'm kidding. Okay. Flour. Oh. Now, let me take a scale so that I make sure that I measure everything perfectly. It's a little shot. Ok, allora facciamolo per 4? Che dici?
No, per 3.
No, 4. Let's do it for 4. 4 people. I have it here. See, the one is here. So whenever I want. Okay. Let's do the recipe. So 100 grams, which is 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour, 1 egg, and a pinch of salt per person. I'm doing for 4, so 400 grams, 4 cups, pinch of salt, and that's it. Just make sure that 100 grams of flour is 1 cup, because I didn't do the conversions, but it should be that. I mean, I'm pretty good at the conversion, but probably I may be wrong this time, okay? Hell's Kitchen scale. Yes, yes.
Accendo il fuoco?
Sì, abbasso, però basso, così intanto fa. Okay, now a little trick to make it faster. No, this is too much. So let's take a little back. Okay. We need extra flour in case of, for the board. And you may also use the one we used last time, which is the Witherm flour. But in this case, all-purpose one, or even called 00. Ah, ti saluta. Ti abbiamo visto. She say hi back. We're using the bowl. Why? As a trick. So we don't dirty the table. Okay. This is a little trick. So it's exactly the same. So instead of doing it on the board, you do it on the bowl. Instead of the table on the table, you do it or the board. You do it in the bowl, and it's exactly the same thing. Now we create a little fountain in the middle. Is the viewing okay? I mean, for me it's okay, but just let me know. Now we add our eggs. Questo è enorme, eh? Questo è piccolo, pensa. I'm seeing look at those eggs. Okay, there. Look at these eggs. Mother and son. Look how big and look how small. Wow. Madonna, guarda. Yeah, my mother's saying probably it's an ostrich. No, just a silly joke. She's a boomer. Maybe there are two. No, there's one. Sometimes, there are two. Qualche volta sono due. Dovrebbe essere. Third, no, ma che?
Al tuo 7, no?
Sì. Però dopo. È basso?
Sì.
Ok. Adesso, questo pure. Puoi guardare quello che vuoi con le uova.
Sì.
Ok. Ok. Mamma no, lo devo far vedere. Poi mettere. Adesso lo farò dopo. And now we're mixing with a fork. We're cutting the eggs first and a pinch of salt. There you go. Last time we did flour and water. This time we're making with eggs. Now let's mix this first and then we'll embody the flour little by little. As long as there's no egg in an egg, yeah. What do you do if you see that it's too dry? You may add a little bit more egg or a little water, not too much, because otherwise, look how shiny these eggs are, like very reddish. I love that. Also I didn't tell you this, a little secret. A lot of people, there's another very traditional way to do pasta, which is just with the yolks of the egg. That one comes out with very, very, very reddish, but of course you need to use more eggs. So that's why. So instead of 1 egg per person, you use 3 yolks. But it's so good. The taste is so strong and good. I love it. But it's too many eggs. So instead of 4, I should have used 12. That's too much. You see, I'm embodying little by little. Once I see that I'm embedded enough, I can continue with my hands. And I'm using a little bit of this flour to get rid of the extra egg that I have in the fork. Yeah. To make pasta for 4 persons, of course, it will take longer to make all the fettuccine, the pappardelle. But, and I know we're a little late, but it's okay, right? I'll try to be as fast as possible. Rich pasta, especially if you use gorgonzola. Yeah, yes. Okay, let's continue with my hand. And always use one. Why? I mean, you should know this by heart by now. Because if you use 2, you dirty 2 hands. Instead, I keep this in case I need to add extra flour. I will use 2 just when I'm sure that my dough is already all well mixed, okay? But for now that I'm mixing all the ingredients, still I'm using just 1, which is more than enough. I can still feel that is a little not dry enough to use 2. I did. I'm washing my hands every 5 seconds, Maple. Every 5 seconds. I'm obsessed with hands. Let me tell you, I'm a really obsessed with hands. I wash them even probably too much. When they told us about when COVID was in the air and they told us about the hands, I was fine with that because I'm washing them all the time. But even when I'm cooking, I need to get them clean every time I do one more step. Okay, now it's a little better. Our sauce is going. The only thing we're missing there is the pasta water, which we'll add later, and the oil, which we didn't add now because we had the butter, and then the wine and the pumpkin will help the whole thing to be not dry, so we don't need it for now, okay? Okay. Oh, I think I push it too hard at the gym, and that's why I'm having a little pain. This is not good, but we'll see. I'll try my best. Okay, now I'm using 2 because it's pretty dry. Squishy, 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 that's the word. Ah, it's painful. Okay, hopefully it will be good. Okay. Okay. I want to collect all the parts here. Now I'll move to the table, so I'll probably get this thing dirty, but yeah, kinda. But I'll make sure that then I'll clean it after, of course. Now, how do we do this? Now, first of all, let me clean this. Allora. Yeah, probably, Maple, probably. Where are the people? Are you still there? Now, I'm trying to make a ball. It's to be all together. I'm doing it with even one, it's fine. But basically what I do is folding it, and then push it with the hand palm. Folding it and pushing it. You can also do one hand folding and the other pushing, okay? Now it's getting sticky, so I need more flour, okay? And I may use the cornstarch or the wheat durum. Why not? because it's perfect when you do homemade pasta. So again, folding and pushing. Now this one helps, so I'll move it a little because I took enough. You work it out for a bit until you see that if you want to make sure, okay, I have my method, but if you want to make sure probably 10 minutes of working it out, it's fine, okay? See, there you go. I'm having a little pain here, but hopefully it won't be that much. Okay. I'm sure the gimbal is moving a little, but I have no other way since I'm moving the table. Okay. Okay, it's perfect now. Look how beautiful the color of this dough. Okay, now we're carrying a more bolly thing. We may go bowling tonight, why not? Folding it and pushing, folding and pushing, yeah. Okay, I think I like it. There you go. Beautiful. Now we may rolling pin this, but will take too long. So we'll use the machine. If you roll and pin, just keep rolling, round shape. You do once until you get to a thickness of a quarter, even less. Let me see, a quarter of a centimeter, okay? Exactly, who needs gym? But I'm using the machine, in this case, just for to smooth the pasta. Then the cutting will be homemade, okay? I won't use the machine for the cutting. Also because the machine has only the cutting for tagliolini, which is a super tiny pasta. If you wanna do other shapes, then you necessarily need to do it yourself. Okay? Allora, I'll fix this. If you're using this machine, I will give you the sizes. We'll start from size 1, which is the widest. Why? Because the pasta is too rough to do it straight to the finest one, okay? To the thinnest one. We need to start from the bigger and then get to the smaller. Actually, pasta takes a little longer in this kind of because of all these measurements. With the rolling pin, you just go until you get to your desired thickness. It's fine, Adriana, you can rewatch the tour. This is an amazing tour. Your friends can tell you, right? Are you enjoying the tour? For pappardelle, we need a little thick because pappardelle are good to be thick. Now, I fixed this to the table. I had to buy a new machine because the other one was broken. And you're not Italian if you don't have a pasta machine at home. Really, not kidding. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, size 1. Let's start. This is too big, so we need to cut it in. You know what I do? I count the eggs. I put 4 eggs, then I cut it in 4. And I'll keep some flour because I need it. Otherwise, this thickness, you see the inner part is too sticky. It will stick to the machine. Okay. Okay. These 4 pieces are good. Okay. Are you good? We'll go. If you're using the machine, you pass each of this 8 times. How? You flip it vertically. You coat it with flour. And then, so once it goes horizontally and once vertical. You will see. This is the second time. So 2. You can go even over the 8 times, of course. You see? Now we go vertical. You see? 3. 4. I'm sure you know the numbers in Italian. Oh. Probably too fast. What happened? It got blocked. 5. 6. Okay, this is not working. I'll probably have to use a rolling pin. Ma? Say, I have to tell my mother about this. This is not good. Huh? I'll probably have to use... I probably broke it. But this is new. Ma? Yanni. I'll tell my mother the news.
Che vuoi?
Già è rotta. Dobbiamo chiamare Amazon e dirlo.
A te dove
Bisogna comprare una buona.
A te dove
Guarda, non gira. Oh, mo mi tocca fare tutta a mano.
Ti è piaciuto? Va bene?
È molto dura. No, questa bisogna portarla e si compra una buona.
Dove la compriamo?
Su Amazon. Solo che è passato il tempo. Must be a little faulty, yes.
Sentiamo che asciugare l'acqua?
Yeah, there's it. Tienimi forse. No. Perché vedi, abbiamo voluto prendere quella... no, guarda, si rompe qui. Ah. Non va.
No, sì, sei un po' piccola.
Sta rompendo. Okay. I'll continue with the rolling pin, because doesn't look
Ti
good.
do io il palo?
Sì, purtroppo. Cioè, vedi che comprare cose... Okay, I need to go to the rolling pin. This tour is lasting 2 hours. I'm sorry. Never lasts so long, probably. Via. Non fa una che costi decentemente. Okay, we'll keep this probably because this is okay. But we need to do this. Non questo. Okay, you remember the last time I told you that I got this rolling pin in North Carolina? I didn't want to get tired, but it looks like I have to. I got it on Amazon and it's not good. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can go fast with this as well. Now, It just takes longer. I'm sorry that you have to stay with me longer. Do you have other tours to follow? By the way, in the meantime, I put the the water in the pot to boil. And then once it boils, I will add rock salt and our pasta, okay? From time to time, add flour. I probably need some wine. That's probably the reason, right? That's okay, that's what you get when you... Oh my God. This is lasting forever. It's fine. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Generally, what you do, if you do the rolling, you don't cut it. You do the whole thing together, okay? But since I cut it already, I didn't want to. Wow, that was fast. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. I'll show you the thickness. You see how it's super small. I would say double the thickness of this knife. Okay, I will leave this on the side. I will continue with this one that we had it before. But let me tell you, the dough is super red. I love it. Well, thank God it's rainy. It's not August. This means that I'm not, I mean, yes, I'm sweating, but not as much. But I'm sure that the nice weather will keep coming. Okay. And you push it a little harder. So this family in North Carolina gave me this rolling pin because they wanted me to make ravioli for them from scratch. I did, but of course they were not gonna buy a new pasta machine just for once. So they got a rolling pin. And I had to do the whole ravioli with the rolling pin, just like I'm doing now. I wish I wasn't doing all this work, but apparently, karma. More love in this recipe, yes. Okay, I see Maple, I see Joyce. Are the other people bothered about the fact that this tour is taking longer? But just think about it, it's 2 recipes in one. So that's also the reason. Okay. Love it. Let's look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. We'll leave it there. Let's do the other one. Why don't we do it all together? No, we can't. They're already separated. Let me check the sauce really quick and I'll get back to the pasta. Okay? Good, good, I'm glad. I'm glad down. Okay. The sauce, by the way, is still going, and I can tell you that the pumpkin is already getting squishy. To do faster, just push it harder. Yeah. Back and forth. I told my friend, it's okay, it's gonna be 1 hour tour. Then you can contact me, because of course, once I do tour, my friends cannot call me or anything. It's 2 hours tours, I'm sorry. See, if you do the good job, look, doesn't stick at all. And the durum wheat flour is the best for this. Now, let's do this part. I think this is good. I will check them later. And now the last one. Now, I will ask my mother, and I will tell you in the tour, just to do things faster, this is the time to remember. Do you remember this song? Let's do this quiz. Do you remember this intro? I want to know if you do. This is the time to remember. Okay, this is the time to get rid of our rosemary, sage and laurel. Okay? And if you see that your pumpkin is still not creamy, you can mash it a little. Okay? Chi? Vieni? Rosemary no, because we cut it in little pieces. But sage and laurel, yes. Mi togli la salvia e il laurel dal sugo? E mi schiacci un po' la zucca. Ok. Purtroppo non mette di più. Non me l'aspettavo.
Da buttare allora.
Sì.
Non guardate sulle carte. Che?
Okay, last one. That was pretty fast actually. Oh yeah, the gimbal is on the table, I'm sorry. Because it's all shaky, I'm sorry. I'll be done very soon. Com'era il sushi? Tocca provare gli altri. Ok. This is the perfect one. Okay. Let's start from this one. This is super thinny. Okay. 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 Now, what do? We fold, no. Fatto praticamente. Fold like that, like that, like that. Then on the other side too.
Non tiene sale l'acqua,
And then like that, okay? And we do the pappardelle. Pappardelle are bigger, okay? And this is the size. Okay? Mabel, you're so nosy. Yes, I'm kidding. This is the size. That was my sister. Look how beautiful pappardelle they are. And now we'll put them in water as soon as the water boils. Okay? Once you do this job, you can add more flour because you need it for so they don't stick together even when they're resting just before you pour them in water. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, because actually homemade pasta, you know, that cooks very fast. A drizzle of oil in the pot. Why? Just with the and you do that just with homemade pasta, not like Bastianic mother says that you put drizzle of oil every time. No, that's not true. Okay, let's do this now. Before we do it, I want to roll it a little more. Okay. And we did what we did before. No, nobody sneaks out.
Ti metto il sale?
No, quando bolle. Volendo?
Io penso di sì.
L'ho acceso, ho fatto un po' di più. Tanto sono pronte,
E hai messo l'olio al sugo? Sì,
No.
c'ha voglia. Metto il sale?
Sì. Another trick is to fold it this way so that you place your knife in the middle and then you do this. Okay? Ok. Dai, ho fatto bene, mancano due. Longest tour ever, almost 2 hours. Let's see if we do the 2 hours. I'm sure we're gonna get to the 2 hours. 2 ore alla fine.
Anche poner aceite alla olla, le cosite?
No, lo vuoi fare? Let's add a drizzle of oil to the water. See, my mother will do it. This is a little thick, so we need more. Okay. But it's also the best one I made. Da quant'è che non mangi il ragù bianco? Ti posso dire una cosa? A me il ragù bianco piace pure di più. Veramente, eh?
Dillo.
L'ho detto. My mother says, translate what you just said, and I said what I said at the beginning, that I like white ragù even better. I don't know why. Probably because you taste all the ingredients even more without the tomato, which is kind of like getting over the other ingredients generally, you know? Look how beautiful all this. Even better than with the machine. We don't need the machine. Okay, we added a drizzle of oil to the pasta water that was boiling. As I'm folding here, I'm folding also on the other side, you see? As a book. And then all together, okay? Pappardelle are bigger, just the size of a finger, okay? So that's perfect. If you did a good job with the flour and everything, look, they don't even stick together. You just do like that. Perfect. Do your pasta. Don't buy it. Look how beautiful this is. Amazing dinner, yes. Well, I think it's a good rewarding after all this work, you know? 2 hours. What do you think? What do you think? Last one. Finally. Little flour. I'll probably start doing my reels on TikTok and Instagram, and I want you to follow me. Just like, you know, that Italian-American guy, that he's really funny. He's a little cheeky, but he's super funny. This is good. Just let me give it a little... When you do it with the rolling, before cutting, give it another rolling, okay? This is a little bit irregular, but that's fine. Okay, last one, yeah. Ok, ci siamo, puoi buttarla, eh?
Sì. Devo fare questo.
We'll add some flour on this and we'll throw the pasta. Okay? Look how beautiful. Take a picture. Maple, for your next cooking tour. Okay. The Maple always makes some good sponsoring with using pictures, so now maybe you can have some shots from this one. These are really thick, by the way, but these are good. Thank you, Zena. Can you play in TikTok so you can come over to make... Yes, I want to go to Canada so bad. It is lovely, yes, I agree, it's amazing. But my friends have been to Toronto and Niagara Falls, and that's it. But I want to go to Canada so bad. Now, we can throw the pasta. Forse è il caso che la butti tu, io ti seguo, va?
Sì.
Perché sennò non riesco. My mother will do it and I'll show you. Wait, let me flip the camera. I'll go on the other side. Perché sennò non riesco.
Un goccino d'olio.
L'hai fatto?
No, adesso
Okay, we'll add a drizzle of oil to this. No, actually, my mother is Virgo as well. All my friends are Virgo. That's probably why. Dice sono perfezionista perché forse sto troppo vicino a Miki che è una vergine. Ma pure tu. My mother just celebrated
olio.
on the 7th of September.
Un goccino, eh?
Yes. A drizzle of oil. Once it will rise up, we'll take it out. Aggiungiamo un po' d'olio al sugo?
Già l'ho messo.
No, oh,
Sì, sì, 2 volte.
We also added, which you didn't see. I also added a little oil to the sauce. Let's take a look. Look how beautiful. È bella, eh? If you don't take your time with this sauce, at least 40 minutes, it won't come out good. I'm telling you. Oh, don't. You're a Virgo. Okay, so you know where I'm talking about. I love turkey. What do we need here more? Pasta water. Quindi l'unica cosa che ci manca è un po' di acqua della pasta tra un po'. Guarda che belle. Look how beautiful.
Ah, mettere acqua.
Magari fate dalla Chicca. Chicca,
No, no.
vieni.
No, tranquillo.
No, perché sennò non... In the meantime, I'll have my family help me out with the cleaning. Sì, no, io non amo.
No, faccio io, no.
And look how beautiful this is. This is the white ragu. Bello, eh?
No, faccio io. No, secondo me viene la farina.
You almost don't see the pumpkin, which... This is so good. Let me show you. Look how good. Look how good. No, Joyce, it's not rice. If you follow the tour from the beginning, you would know it's a minced beef with the ground beef and the sausage. The phone is about to run off. That's the problem. But we'll see. I think we can make it happen. Per scaricarsi il telefono, però ce la dovremo fare. Ah, non c'è qua. No. Ok. Allora. I hope it's not too shaky. Look how beautiful. I wanna chop the remaining pumpkin that needs to be chopped. Guarda che bello, ma? Mm-hmm. And you see the little chopped carrot as well, but that's good. Questa è pronta, eh? O vuoi cucinare più? Questa?
La pasta?
Guarda che bella che è gialla.
No, non è pronta.
Look how beautiful, and when the pasta is so yellowish and orangish, oh my god, it's so good. Look how good. Bella, eh?
Sì, però non è pronta.
My mother say it's not ready because she doesn't like it al dente. But we like our pasta al dente.
Posso mettermi un pochino per far vedere? La condisci più.
Okay. Now, it's ready for me though. So we'll make a plate. But we need some pasta water on it. So now, stick with me, selfie stick, because we need to prepare the dish. Okay? Okay. Now I will add some pasta water into the sauce, but I will show you in a second. No, come with me. I know, I'm sorry, Don, but we're good. I'm just adding some pasta water to the sauce. I know it's been 2 hours. Thank you for staying with me so long. I know. My bad. Not too much, because we don't want it to boil. Just a little. And just to create the cream even more. We'll give it a mixed. By the way, all this time, this sauce has been cooking at low flame. Why? Otherwise, you stick it to the pan. Instead, look, it didn't stick at all.
Che te tenga?
No. Però possiamo prendere, come hai detto tu, un po' di pasta. Look how creamy. This is beautiful. Okay, let's take some pasta. And do our plate. And we're good to go. We're good to finish. We started at 7:35. It's 9:32. In 3 minutes, it will be 2 hours. 2 hours exactly. Ok, prendi un po'. Ok. And there you go. I just collect the pasta. I put the sauce on top, so I didn't do anything more. Just know that I added pasta water. Okay? There you go. Look how beautiful. And now I'll try it. We'll do like that so you see me. Allora. Let's take some of the ragu as well. Oh, what happened? Dio, si è spento, no? Alla fine.
No.
Are you there? Yes, you're there. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Let's try. I know I have to say that it's good, because otherwise you wouldn't believe me. But it's so good. And I confirm it again. Try it, please. Try it and let me know, because it's better than the original one. Trust me, trust me. This is so good. Amazing. Anyways, you want to have a bite? You're making things even more complicated. No, I'm kidding. You can have a bite, but oh, actually, this is difficult. For a bite. How about this? I'll give you the whole plate this time. I'll give you the whole plate this time. Yeah, look how beautiful. Anyways, you can also add a raw drizzle of oil on top to make it shiny, and your pasta will be ready. If you want to do it faster, just do the sauce 40 minutes. Don't do the homemade pasta like I did. So you do faster. And again, thank you for staying with me for 2 hours. And you can support me by leaving a tip on the PayPal or buy me coffee. The links are in the description below or in the description in the channel as well. Or if you have any problem by tipping, you can still message me on Facebook and I'll give you the links. See you next Sunday with the Vatican inside. We're gonna go to St. Peter's Church inside. It will be amazing. So thank you for staying with me, and I'll give you the whole plate this time.